Hi, Ben Coleman here, filming this video for CMC Integrated Science Online College Science class. Today we're going to look at the states of matter with water. Here I've done my best to capture all three of them: water vapor, liquid water, and ice. In each phase change, there is either an absorption or a release of latent heat. In melting, evaporation, and sublimation, all absorb latent heat, and freezing, condensation, and deposition all release latent heat. It's easy to show the change from solid to liquid to gas in water. We'll start with the solid, place it in the boiling water, and we'll be able to see it melt and transform into a liquid. And then as it's combining with all the other water molecules, it will eventually evaporate into the gaseous form. Okay? Now we're going to try and go backwards and take some of this gas and turn it back into liquid. If we can get it to work. And you can kind of see some water droplets on this one, but there inside you can see, I don't know if you can quite see that, but there's some water starting to accumulate on the sides. Okay. And typically when we boil water, we'll have some water running down here depending on the conditions that day. And then an easy one is once you have a gas condensed into a liquid, you can freeze it. We'll typically put a little bit of water into our ice cube maker and we'll leave it in the freezer, and we will get ice. The two other phase changes of water are sublimation and deposition, and they are going from directly from a gas to a solid, or going directly from this is sublimation, going directly from a solid to a gas. I didn't have any dry ice, but that's what that is in the bowl where I would have shown you. And this is deposition, going directly from a gas, and there being conditions that are ideal for changing that directly into a solid. So those are your changes. I'm sure most of you already know a lot of that, so I'm going to just add a couple things for some fun. We'll come over here and show you couple little water tricks. I have just normal water with some pepper in it. I stick my hand in and I come out. It's all intact, and I even have some pepper on my finger. But if I put a little bit of this antibacterial soap on, that's more than I wanted to put on, but a little bit, observe. Usually it does a little better than that. Trying to get into this. Work out as well as I hoped. Let's try that again. It didn't really work out as well as I hoped. We'll get some more pepper in there. You already saw what happens normally. That's a lot of pepper. Okay. I'll get some antibacterial soap on my hand, or on my finger. try this again. There we go. It all separates. I don't know why that happens, so challenge for you. Learn why that happens and let me know. Alright, and one more little trick with water. If you're going to bring the camera over here, we're going to fill this up. It has holes in it. And we are going to if I can find it. Let's go down here. Having a hard time hitting the actual spot.
It's
Yeah.
down below.
Yeah, there we go. There you go, you can kind of see bending the light. Alright. Thank you. Again, this is Ben Coleman, signing out.